After almost 14 years of delay over the IP gas pipeline project, Pakistan and Iran are moving ahead. Pakistan Interstate now is working with a German consulting group, and after a high-level meeting earlier, they conclude that despite security concerns, they're moving forward.
This is not going to stop the work on the pipeline. Pipeline work will continue, and on both sides, government of Iran is fully committed to the project, and government of Pakistan is also fully committed to the project. The United States has its own set of issues with Iran. And of course, Iran faces a number of US, UN and EU sanctions. But this pipeline is basically in Pakistan. It is an asset owned and operated by Pakistanis.
Off the record, senior government officials involved in the negotiations with Iran say the IP pipeline is not a slight towards its ally, the United States. There is no other way for Pakistan to get the energy it so desperately needs. Darkness in the streets creates more insecurity. Estimates show that 2,000 out of 2,500 lights were out over the past year in Rawalpindi alone. Can Pakistan reasonably fight terrorism without energy?
Pakistan has to look out for its own energy security. For Pakistan's industry and economy to continue to flourish or to at least operate, it has to provide energy security to the country. Effectively, it can be called as the lifeline for energy security of Pakistan.
Despite what could be deemed improper relations, the Kerry Lugar bill is in line with the IP pipeline with Iran. Section 101, Authorization of Assistance Number 3, promotes economic freedom and sustainable economic development. In Section 4, Statement of Principles, Section C and J both stress promotion of long-term sustainable development of energy programs in which to bolster the economy and to strengthen counterinsurgency and counterterrorism. Despite the United States' fears of Pakistan's relations with Iran, Pakistani analysts and politicians firmly believe the pipeline could be a binding token of peace between the United States and Iran.
Pakistan can play a role to building a bridge between Iran and the US.
In 2008, India informally agreed with the United States that it would not join the pipeline project with Iran. But Pakistan feels free to act in its own best interests, and also feels it's in India's best interests.
Pakistan-Iran relations, it will improve Pakistan's economy, it will improve the job situation in Pakistan, the industrial output in Pakistan, the exports, and generally it will reduce the militancy, not directly but indirectly.
Many reports indicate the IP pipeline is in competition with the pipeline idea coming through Afghanistan, when in fact, Pakistan plans to use both pipelines. It is a matter of funding, which the Pakistan Institute for Peace says may come from the Shanghai Treaty Organization and private funds from the Middle East. The projections are to begin the pipeline within a year and finish within 4.
It is in India's economic interest to join in the project, but that is for India to decide. But if it wanted to join, government of Pakistan has agreed in principle to allow it to join this project as and when it wants to join.
The IP pipeline seems to be a good thing, despite the controversy it brings with it. It stands to build bridges between nations who might serve each other better as allies. It will create thousands of jobs, build the economy, provide energy, and most importantly, will help combat terrorism. The area concerned with the pipeline projects comes with rich history. Its being sought after has brought down some of the greatest empires. But instead of tearing down, can it build up? Pakistan has made it clear it will act in its own interests. But can the United States support Pakistan and set aside its fears of Iran? All of this is yet to be seen. Kirsten Klein Schmidt, Dawn News, Islamabad.